Hi guys, welcome back to the nest. It's me, Viper, NATO on the other side of the camera. We are working on the Cold War, and so it is 1947 right now. There's a lot of things going on the board, but there's only actually 2 proxy wars going on and an event. We'll get to that here in just a second. We're going to kind of just scale the board and talk about each one of the little things. Kind of short video. What we're going to do is we're going to pretty much just kind of go through the proxy wars as we're going through them, but we're not going to actually do playthrough videos, so I hope you guys don't mind. The idea is that, again, we are playtesting. We've already reset the board because it just wasn't working out, because NATO and I played for about 7 hours the other day, and CCP China was losing its ass, and it should not have been by any means, and it wasn't for lack of me not bringing firepower to the game. So that's one of those things that we're looking at. Greece is involved. The Philippines are involved. We've got lots of things going on. So we're going to start in the Pacific, and we're going to work our way back west towards the Atlantic side, and we'll get it taken care of from there. So let's start over here in China. So when NATO and I played the other day, there were no tanks, there were no mechanized infantry or anything like that, and Destroyer of Worlds wants to join in on the video, so we'll grab her up. But we had to reset it because CCP had actually stopped right here, and it had stalemated to the point where KMT had built up. It was literally just stopped at the Communist China line, and neither side was going anywhere fast, and nobody was losing anything either. That's the sad part with the hospitals and stuff like that, which is to our advantage, but nothing was happening. So we reset the board, went back through some history when Manchuria was surrendered to to Russia, and how all of that actually came into play. So that was one of them. The next proxy war is Indochina. Indochina has now rebelled against France. This will eventually become the Philippines, but right now it is still Vietnam. It will become Vietnam eventually, but right now it is still 3 different territories, and in order for Indochina to be victorious, they have to maintain at least one of those 3 different territories, including Siam. Over here to the Islamic Caliphate and to Israel. So when we come up to it, this will be the first Arab-Israeli war, and the idea is for Israel to live and not die. And so, but you can see that we're working on building different units over here so that they can work off of that Warsaw Pact fund, get their units together, and see what they can do about eliminating Israel, because that is what the Caliphate needs to do. Now, this event that we've got going on, that would be Greece. When Greece split after World War II, you had Communist Greece to the north and Monarchist Greece to the south. Communist Greece was trying to take over the Monarchist Greece, and Monarchist Greece had the hands of NATO in with them, but right now it is also stalemated, so it's not going anywhere fast either. With Indochina rebelling against France, France is building up units so that they can start transporting them over. They're probably not going to make it in time. Just throwing that out there. But they've also got to watch this too, because Algeria is going to be rebelling against France as well, and that is another proxy war that will be coming into play. The Americans have used air transport to send units over to Germany, while Russia is working on building up their units to keep them over there towards East Berlin. And on the American coast, we have what will be the Bay of Pigs. So the Soviets are influencing Cuba right now, and the Americans are influencing Latin America. And the Bay of Pigs, if you know your history, it's kind of small. It will be an event. It will not be a proxy war. However, the Cuban Missile Crisis will also be an event, so that is something to keep an eye on, because if the Soviets can influence Cuba, that's going to put a lot more favor in their pocket when the Cuban Missile Crisis does come to play. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, nice short video, little update of where the Cold War stands. This we've had to reset really sit back and think about it. We just cleared the whole board and just redid it. So, but we'll see you guys next time right here on The Nest. It's Viper and NATO. Thanks for watching, guys.